It's Week 9 of the National Football League.
And we'll see this team's speedy running back.
He'll be a focal point of his offense this week.
We can hardly wait for the start of this one. And it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In this season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, or at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be.
Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings him out.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. Second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in. Throws it away. Third down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw it again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So second down coming up. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hunt team on the field. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing off the play fake here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play, and they'll have 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense executing early, new set of downs at the 38-yard line. They'll run here on 1st down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a pickup of 26. And they're going to have a 1st down. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 1st down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate 1st down following that encroachment flag. They'll throw it. Has it in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
That one right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll throw to begin this drive. That one complete to Hopkins. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 15. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They are throwing it again. Stays in the pocket. Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Pass play coming here. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. It's a 36-yard look for him. The vet in his 14th season, still knocking him through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They're throwing it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Looking for a throw here. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He's dropping back to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives them the 1st. They motion a receiver left. Play action on first down. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's second down coming up. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
How about that? First sack of the game, and it comes from an unlikely source right out of that secondary. And I think that played a part in just how he was able to get there, the disguise. They weren't expecting him to be sent on a blitz, and catching him off guard is exactly what enabled him to make that play.
On now comes their punter. And this will be his first effort of the contest. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This offense getting all set for this series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5. Dropping back to throw. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. This offense ready to get going again now. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Complete over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Caught by his back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Working inside the red zone. Avoids the set. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. He'll step up, and there he goes.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's a throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Throwing it just before halftime. First play, he's going for it to the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Now that is exactly how you drew it up at halftime defensively. Make a big play. On that money down, you got to cash in on 3rd downs. They're going to be huge in the second half. Make sure you get yourself off the field in short order, which they did, and now you give some momentum to your offense when they get the ball back.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now this offense ready to head back out. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He cuts it to the right sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on first. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? He's going to throw this one. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll give them a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Short pass caught by his tight end. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. This might be a free play for him. And this is knocked away on a good defensive effort there. That saves the catch, but I think this call should still give the offense some yards. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And the look outside yields no fruit. They make the stop near the line of scrimmage. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Look into the air here. Short pass brought in. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
So the officials wanted the review, gave it a second look, and will keep their initial ruling. That one splits the uprights. And his guys tie things 10-10. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up a throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. 4th down coming up. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one complete to Hopkins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's got a modest gain up to the 41-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. From the 41, into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's just a field goal game right now as we get set for our final quarter. Third and a lone yard coming up. Motioning the tight end now. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. They did it! He made the interception! And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Their offense running back out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 17. This one's caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Caden. Don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
That one right down the middle. And these guys take a 4-point lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Their offense ready to take the field now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They've got 1st down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're gonna touch him down after a short pickup. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He'll look to throw. Ooh, he missed that one and he knew it. Put it behind his guy and now it's 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. This offense making its way back out now. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked up to the 27. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. First throw for the backup now. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll come up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 43. Hits him on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
1st down and more past the 40. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st down from the red zone. He's on the move. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. A very short kick here from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Pass play now. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys losing by 7. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. He'll throw it yet again. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for him. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw it. He's on the move. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And his guys bring it back to even. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. He'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. There's a handoff up the gut. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Given 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. They give it to him again. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. He fields it from the 8. And he's gonna make this to the 28 before going down. Another drive coming up for this offense. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. First throw of overtime now. Setting up the screen. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Now looking to throw. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. And in overtime, he needs to make this a good one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. Big gain downfield. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get 38 out of the play. And it sets up first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he runs it in for the touchdown. Start the celebration, baby. They win it in overtime. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. What a game for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.